Good morning, students. Let us continue with geography lesson number 7, lifelines of national economy. In our previous video, we had learnt about personal communication. Today, in this video, we will begin with mass communication. Now, students, what do you mean by mass communication? Yes, you are right. Mass communication is the process of transferring or transmitting a message to a large group of people. It provides entertainment and creates awareness among people about various national programs and policies. So no doubt, mass communication provides entertainment. But along with entertainment, it also creates awareness among people regarding various national programs and policies. Now let us see the examples of mass communication. Television, radio, newspapers, magazines, books, films, etc. Okay, these all are the examples of mass communication. Now let us learn about television and radio. All India Radio, Akashvani, broadcasts a variety of programs in national, regional and local languages for various categories of people. Doordarshan. You all are aware about Doordarshan, right? The national television channel. It is one of the largest terrestrial networks in the world. Doordarshan broadcasts a variety of programs from entertainment, educational to sports, etc. for people of different age groups. Now let us discuss about newspapers and periodicals. India publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals annually. They are of different types depending upon their periodicity. Newspapers are published in 100 languages and dialects. The largest number of newspapers published in the country are in Hindi, followed by English and Urdu. Now let us learn more about films. India is the largest producer of feature films in the world. It produces short films, video feature films and video short films. Now students, what do you mean by feature films? Yes, it refers to movies. It is a full-length film. Okay. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films. Now who has got authority to certify both Indian and foreign films? Yes, it is the Central Board of Film Certification. Film can be publicly exhibited in India only after they have been certified by the Central Board of Film Certification. Now let us learn about international trade. Students, first of all, what is trade? Yes, trade means exchange of goods among people, states and countries. Okay. The market is a place where such exchanges takes place. Trade between two countries is called international trade. What is international trade? Trade between two countries. Okay. The international trade may take place through sea, air or land routes. Local trade. Local trade is carried in cities, towns and villages. And what about state level trade? State level trade is carried between two or more states. International trade is very essential and no country can survive without it. Why is it so, students? Why international trade is very essential? Let us try to find out. It is because the resources are distributed unevenly over the earth's surface and no country is self-sufficient in every kind of resources. Now let me explain this. The natural resources are not distributed equally over the earth's surface. Hence, no country is self-sufficient in every kind of resources. So the countries need to depend on other countries for some or the other goods or services. Okay. Now let us talk about balance of trade. Import and export. These are the components of trade. Okay. Export and import are the components of trade. The balance of trade is the difference between export and import of a country. So what is balance of trade? It is the difference between export and import of a country. When the value of export exceeds the value of imports, it is called as favorable balance of trade. Now what is favorable balance of trade? When the value of export is more compared to that of the value of imports, it is called as favorable balance of trade. And what about unfavorable balance of trade? Yes, if the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, it is termed as unfavorable balance of trade. Let me make it clear. If the value of imports is more than that of the value of exports, it is called as unfavorable balance of trade. Just have a look at this image, students. If the exports, if the value of exports is more than that of the value of imports, then it is favorable balance of trade. And if the value of imports is more than that of the exports, it is unfavorable balance of trade. I hope it is clear, students. Exported and imported commodities. The commodities exported from India to other countries include gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, agriculture and allied products, etc. So what all goods or what all products are exported from India to other countries? Yes, the commodities exported from our country to other countries include gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, agriculture and allied products, etc. India has emerged as a software giant at the international level, and it is earning large foreign exchange through the export of information technology. So, through the export of information technology, our country India is earning large foreign exchange. Okay. The commodities imported to India include petroleum, crude and products, gems and jewelry, chemicals and related products, base metals, electronic items, machinery, agriculture and allied products. So these all goods or products are imported by our country from other countries. Okay. Tourism as a trade. Tourism in India has grown substantially over the last 3 decades. More than 15 million people are directly engaged in the tourism industry in India. So tourism provides job opportunities to many people. Tourism promotes national integration and provides support to local handicrafts and cultural pursuits. It also helps in the development of international understanding about our culture and heritage. Foreign tourists visit India for heritage tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural tourism, medical tourism and business tourism. So why do foreign tourists visit our country? Yes, for heritage tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural tourism, also for medical and business tourism. Okay. There is a vast potential for development of tourism in all parts of our country, and efforts are being made to promote different types of tourism for this upcoming industry. So students, there is a good scope for tourism industry in our country. Now it's time for quiz. I hope you all are ready for the quiz. Question number 1. Which one of the following terms is used to describe trade between 2 or more countries? Option A, internal trade. Option B, international trade. Option C, inland trade. Option D, local trade. Yes, which is the correct answer? Once again, I'll read out the question for you. Which one of the following terms is used to describe trade between 2 or more countries? Option A, internal trade. Option B, international trade. Option C, inland trade. Option D, local trade. Yes, the correct answer is option B, international trade. Next question. Difference between the total value of exports and imports is called option A, balance of payment, option B, balance of trade, option C, surplus budget, option D, deficit balance. Yes, students, what is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer is option B, balance of trade. Difference between the total value of exports and imports is called balance of trade. Very good. Next question. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films. Option A, true. Option B, false. Yes, which is the correct answer? Yes, option A, true is the correct answer. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films. Very good. Next question. If the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, it is termed as favorable balance of trade. Option A, true. Option B, false. Yes, which is the correct answer? Option B, false. Why is it false, students? Yes, if the value of imports exceeds the value of exports, it is called as unfavorable balance of trade. Okay, not favorable balance of trade. Hence, this statement is false. So, students, I hope you all have understood the topics covered in this chapter. Okay, hope you will read the textbook. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye and take care.